Hello everyone. My name is Natalia and today I want to present to you a tool that I have found online and it's TED Lessons. So this is something that I have actually used in my teaching and especially when I was teaching a class at the linguistic department. One of the cool things about this specific site, it's not TED Talks because TED Talks usually take a long time. However, this website, it offers a very brief clips of the lessons that are very interesting and sometimes are even designed in the form of the comics. So I usually go to the Lessons tab here, and on the left you can see a number of fields that that TED lets you to choose from. And for my specific purposes of that class, I would usually go to the literature and language because that's something that was suitable for the content of the class. And I would usually use a video just to start off a discussion in class, especially if I know that all of the class period will mostly be me talking versus I would not be able to give a lot of time for my students to talk. And just to kind of show you, they have a great number of different clips with different topics. And for example, here we have that why are bad words bad? And I actually have used this clip. You can see it has over 11 million views, and I've used it in my class, and we were having a discussion about it because in the lexicon chapter we were talking about the taboo words, and some of my students were having a hard time figuring out which one are the taboo words and which were not. So it helped me personally to create the lessons in the way that my students would be engaged from the very first minute, because I had a morning class and a lot of them would come into the class and they would be sleepy or tired, and just by watching a 3 to 5 minute brief video clip, it was very nice to just warm them up and put them into the working mood. And one thing that I like about it, so after viewing the video, they have little tests here. So your students actually have to be paying attention to take this test. And it's not necessarily that you have to make them take this test. You could be the one person who's clicking on the answers, but maybe your students need to provide you with these answers. Also, it has some additional materials that is connected to the topic, and it's just a different thing to look at. And also, there is a discussion board for each video, and you can see that there are 7 open discussions for this specific video about the origins of English. And for example, you as an educator could ask your students to add to the discussion board in their free time once they go home. So there's a lot of different ways that you could go about this site, and one thing that I also like about it, that it's not only social science based. There is a lot of different fields that they are covering, such as business and economics, engineering, mathematics, psychology, and sometimes you may find a good video in the field that you didn't expect to find it in. So it is sometimes very helpful to browse before the class and even in the different sections that may not be related to your specific major. And obviously there is these videos are intended for a little bit older audience. So, but however, in my opinion, students starting from the middle school would still be able to follow up with the video and participate in the discussions, but maybe you might want to modify the discussion questions about the videos just to make sure that the age of your students enables them to answer the questions. Thank you for spending these 5 minutes with me, and I hope you would be able to take advantage of TED Ed in your classroom. Thank you. Have a good day.